What is going on, my friends? You have tuned in correctly to the voicemail dump truck on this Thursday, September 18th, 2025. Holy smokes, do we have a show for you, because we are joined with one of our friends from another era, the one, the only, Emily Panic, back on Giant Bomb. How are you, Emily? How's it going?
Oh, I'm so good. I've been sweaty all day in
Oh,
airports, but otherwise great
you've been sweaty all day.
all day.
All right,
Not to brag.
we'll find out more about that maybe. Before we get into the sweat, we must talk to Dan Reichert. How are you, sir?
Not sweaty at all. I don't really sweat.
Oh, right. You're one of these people who do not sweat. Amazing stuff.
I mean, again, if I run if I go run 5 miles right now, I'll get a little sweat on the lower back for sure. But like just day to day, I don't get sweaty.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No pressure, Reichert. I love it. Mike Minotti, I don't want to know about your sweat. I just want to know how you're doing.
It's a lot. I'm sorry you say you don't want to know. It's that.
Yeah.
Boy.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
It's definitely the thing I admire about Dan the most. Or not admire, I guess, but just envy. Envy's the word. I envy.
Sure. You can also say admire. It's fine.
Yeah, you're a hero.
I worked hard for this. Yeah.
Let's just say the public figures who've gone out and said, I don't sweat in the past couple of years, not the best people in the world. And I'll leave it at that. Do your own research.
Like, on like an anxiety, I don't even know who you're referring to, but like it's not like
it's better that way.
I don't sweat on like a, because I don't sweat it means metaphorical sweat. I'm talking literal physical wet beads. Sweat, like.
Oh, I know you mean wet sweat.
I don't get shiny wet,
The wet sweat.
I have anxiety. I sweat things all the time,
Sure. I meant literally. Anyway, speaking of someone who never sweats, it's Jan Ochoa rocking the ones and twos, picking an amazing list of what I can only assume is premium voicemails. Speaking of premium, if you are a Giant Bomb premium subscriber, will you stay tuned to the end of the show, post credits, to get your own very exclusive, very elusive voicemail extra. So again, premium sub people, stick around. Let's turn our focus back to Emily Panic. How have you been? We miss you dearly. It's so amazing to see you. What's been going on? How are you? All of this now, please.
Okay. In order. I'm just kidding. I already forgot what you asked. I'm less sweaty than I was earlier. No, everything's. I'm doing great. I moved to Amsterdam. I live in the Netherlands now.
Lucky.
So that's interesting. Yeah. Yep. Sort of a weird coincidence. We moved in November of last year. Can't remember if anything else was going on at that time.
I'm trying to draw the connection.
Is it getting colder
Thanksgiving?
Outside?
It's like a Thanksgiving decision.
Thanksgiving.
You're tired of turkey. You're over that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The tryptophan, I'm against it. And I'm going to go on record as saying that. But
it's very brave of you. Very brave.
Thank you. But yeah, I've just really been waiting in this room to be tapped again, to be on giantbomb.com. Sort of a natural fit for me. So I was thrilled when you reached back out. And awesome. I'm thrilled to be here right now.
That means so much. Seriously, it's I think I speak for everyone here when we talk about, Albummer and how awesome that was, and just having you guys around, being a part of that era of the sort of content. It rules, and we miss you, and I'm glad you're here, and hopefully we can see more of you. That'd be great. Phenomenal stuff. It's very exciting. Folks, what's been going on this week? And when I say that, I mean only in Giant Bomb news and lore. I don't mean anything else. I don't want to know anything else. I've just put myself in this vacuous hug box, and I don't know what's going on outside of Giant Bomb. So tell me, what did I miss?
We did a stream this morning where we all teamed up and we dug a hole together, and then we turned into monkeys and we unlocked an emote that made the monkeys fart, and then me and Mike farted in Jeff Grubb's mouth.
Yeah. The worst part is that only halfway through, when I realized that we were going to finish that game, I remembered that, I track how many games I've beaten. I was getting close to 1,000, and I remembered, oh shit, I'm on 999 right now, if we beat this game, this stupid game about digging holes while we fart in Jeff's face is going to be my 1,000th beaten video game ever. And lo and behold, there it was.
Wait,
I think what Mike's trying to say is he has big problems.
Yeah. How do you know it's your 1,000th game? What is that?
I cataloged it. There's sites that do that. There's a popular one called Backlogged. I'm edgy, so I found a different one called infinitebacklog.net that I use. And I actually just I made it content, baby, on my stream. I just kind of went through each platform. It's like, yeah, I beat that game. I beat that game. I beat that game. And,
how many hours do you think the actual logging process that you streamed took? Because that seemed to be a project for like a month of your streams.
I'm sure it was like over 10 hours of just logging things when it was all said. And I even went back later and gave star ratings to everything I had ever beaten as well.
Wow.
So now I have this nice little catalog of all 1,000 video games that I consider beaten there. I had grandiose plans at one point for what will game 1,000 be. Maybe I'll finally play and I was playing Silksong. Go, well, Silksong's my 1,000th game. That's pretty cool too. If it was Virtual Highlight even, that'd be funny. But no, it's this freaking hole digging game that's a ripoff of a better hole digging game that people also won't remember in 2 months.
Emily, how much did you miss us?
How much?
Right?
I'm riveted.
Oh my gosh.
And I can relate.
What do you, so you've moved to Amsterdam, which is tremendous.
Yes.
What is there anything you miss? Is there anything like you miss that you're like, you know what? Aside from chicken parm, like good chicken parm, how's the chicken parm in Amsterdam?
How's the fast food?
Okay. I haven't had chicken parm. I don't really eat fast food, but delivery is not great.
Okay.
There's some good Asian food. We've got some good Chinese food. Surinamese food is a thing here because that's because of colonialism, because the Dutch colonized Suriname as well as Indonesia. So there's great Indonesian food. So what I'm saying is this makes a case for colonialism being good, actually.
Cool.
In this
Score
TED
one.
Talk, I will. I do miss food. I really miss like good sushi. I mean, and you know what I really miss? Dutch people are very kind of stoic. They're kind of like German people. They don't laugh. And also I'm a stand-up comedian. They don't laugh that much. But
Great.
just like I miss people being fake nice. Honestly, I just miss people being like fake polite. Yeah,
you're not getting it there. You're not getting it there. Last time I was there, I was like,
not their culture.
No, what do I have the place for you? It's called Walt Disney World. If you like fake nice.
Okay, I gotta check this place out.
Last time I was there, I think the big takeaway from me was like, oh, their culture is just being tall. Like that's what I remember the most about Amsterdam.
A big part of it, pun intended, for sure. They are quite tall, but they're also just like stoic and kind of like humorless. Like sometimes, you know, and Dutch people are not a monolith, of course, but
of course.
I have to say that.
So what's the crowd like at a stand-up show?
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because if it's a really Dutch crowd, then it's pretty quiet. It's like they're engaged, they're watching, but they're not outwardly laughing. And sometimes they're not laughing and they're coming up afterwards and they're being like, that was hilarious. But they're not
weird.
Right.
That's weird.
In the moment, they are not laughing.
So this sounds like a challenge, right? Like how have you learned to adapt? How often have you been, performing? Like what's that been like?
I mean, I perform probably a few times a week. I would say maybe 2-3 times a week. And what I've discovered, the way that I've adapted is that I started writing more jokes about Dutch people and about like being in the Netherlands and Dutch culture. I did a sold out show one time that like before I went up, somebody was like, it's a very Dutch crowd, so just be aware. Like, do you have any Dutch jokes? And I was like, no, I just have funny jokes about stuff, other stuff. And it didn't go great. And so then I wrote a couple of Dutch jokes and they love it. They love when I make fun of them.
Right.
Is it
They're
from the perspective
self-deprecating
of like
people.
American and Dutch? What's the country? Dutch.
The Netherlands.
The
Oh,
Netherlands,
you
sorry.
gotta let him. Okay, next
okay.
one, let him
I
get
have
over it.
long been confused
okay.
about the Dutch situation because there's like,
Yeah.
okay, my first main thing was I thought it was all Holland because there's that level in Twisted Metal 2. It's Holland.
It is
and
Holland.
It's
It's Holland.
Holland, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Dutch. Are these all the same thing?
Amsterdam is a city. In Holland, Holland is also the Netherlands. I think those two are interchangeable, and the people are Dutch. They are Dutch people who live in
Okay.
Holland / the Netherlands.
It's just weird because usually the people are like, in America, it's Americans, you know?
Right.
And so it's just weird that it's a whole different thing, you know?
It's just the pluralization I think you're caught up on.
Dutch is
maybe.
not the pluralization of Amsterdam.
No, but I'm saying the Dutch means a collection of people, right?
But Dutch isn't a country.
Correct.
No, right. It's called Dutch, but I don't know. I don't have the answer for why that is, and I'm on your side for once.
Thank you. I'm going to
Emily.
write the embassy.
I
and
don't know
get
what's
some
up with
answers.
Emily, no.
Yeah.
Damn, it confused me too. There. You know what? I could have just let you take in the heat for that one and get points. Yes, I've had questions about that one also. There.
See, not just me. Not just me. Many people are confused.
Guys, let it all out. Whatever.
A lot of the
Confusions
consensus
you
from
have.
chat is that Holland is a province,
Right.
an area in the Netherlands.
So it's like
Oh,
Calgary.
maybe that's true. I
But
thought
it's
it was called
it-
Holland, but
Yes,
it's
also
North Holland.
right.
Like Amsterdam is in North Holland.
Well, it stands to reason that the Holland Tunnel, with New York City being a Dutch, sort of
New Amsterdam.
situation, right? New Amsterdam.
Deutschland fit into all this.
Certainly that
Dutchland right?
connects in a way that we
Deutschland
will
is actually
all...
Germany.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Germany.
Germany.
But
They
that's
make
not
things
one of the
really
countries we
confusing.
named. That's not one. So the land of the Dutch is not one of these countries of all the Dutch.
Look, I think we can all agree that yes, it is not a very straightforward situation they've got going on over there, right?
No.
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 America has no lack of strange naming conventions, and the English language is a clusterfuck in many ways. So
Right.
everyone's got their problems, right?
That is so true.
All right. So when you say, okay, I'm curious when you talked about the Dutch jokes, I'm not asking for you to do a bit, but like, can you give me an understanding? Like, I've been there a couple times. I kind of understand the area a little bit. I've spent somewhat a decent amount of time there. Like, where are you leaning into when you're finding like the Dutch sort of like comedy?
Well, I honestly only have, I have one joke that I have tried a few times, and it's based on a Reddit post where someone said like, Dutch man chased me with a hammer.
Okay.
And police refused to help, and it was on the Amsterdam subreddit. And I read it and I just talked about how like I'm trying to be a good expat, and I'm like, I would never complain about something like that, just so you know. Like,
That's good.
about
I like
a Dutch
that.
person chasing me with a hammer. And I have one where I compare New York and Dutch culture, because I'm like, oh, I'm from New York. Everybody says New Yorkers are like very cold, harsh, blunt people. And I'm like, so such a breath of fresh air to be here in the Netherlands. And they all get it because that's how they are too, so stuff like that.
That's crazy that I see. I only got that impression from listening to you describe the sort of scene out there. I feel like every time I've been there, I've been like, oh, wow. Aside from being like out of my, out of like of their cone of vision being so tall, like I didn't extract that. I just felt short, and I felt like still welcome there.
Yeah, I don't feel unwelcome per se. It's not like aggressive. It's just stoic. It's just like they're not personable in that way where they're trying to set you at ease and make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
In the way that like if you went to the South and they're like, "Hi, sugar, you want to get a thing?" And they're like, "How are you doing today?" Like they're not asking you how your day is. They're just like asking you your order.
It sounds like the opposite of Minnesota, where I'm at, and it's like I can't walk down the street without like having conversations with like 6 neighbors. Like everyone's just talking, everyone's happy. Yeah,
that's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay. I do hear and read and watch a lot of things that tell me that Amsterdam is like sort of like one of the perfectly designed cities in the world in terms of like walkability, accessibility, the heavy focus on prioritizing bicycle travel. Like, have you gotten that? Has that come across?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I bike everywhere. The whole infrastructure is set up with bike lanes everywhere. Everybody bikes.
That's
So
cool.
drivers are aware of the bicyclists. Nobody wears helmets. And I don't think there's many accidents really. But yeah, there's bike lanes everywhere. There's lights for the bikes. Yeah.
I remember there always being
It's
like
great.
all those like people like putting like locks like on fences. Is there still like a lot of that where like it's more like decoration? People like, oh, I'm attaching my lock to this thing permanently.
I saw that in Paris. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's an Amsterdam thing.
No. Okay.
It's a European thing. They love
Yeah. Well, I
locks.
got news for you.
But wow, yeah. Where are all these Dutch people? That can't be Europe, also.
That's got to be a totally separate area of the
They're their own
planet.
thing. Secret third thing.
Well, that's great. Thank you for being here. Let's get down to business because if you could not tell, this is very clearly a voicemail call-in show. 707 Exaflu is our phone number. Please leave us a voicemail and we will start the selections off right here, right now with Emily. Please choose the first voicemail.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with raw shrimp. No. Yes, I'm going to go with raw
Don't second
shrimp.
guess yourself. Raw shrimp's going to be a banger, I can tell.
Raw shrimp.
Hey guys, long-time involuntary listener, first-time caller. My husband likes to listen to you guys on road trips, and I am stuck captive. But I wanted to ask everybody my favorite would you rather question. So I was wondering, would you rather have a live shrimp come out of your butt every hour on the hour, or wake up every morning in 8 pounds of raw shrimp? Thank you for keeping us entertained,
What?
and I look forward to your answers.
What?
Say wake up in raw shrimp like a
Yes.
tub, or wake up and eat 8 pounds of raw shrimp?
No,
in
in
a
it.
tub, like
Like
you're
in a
surrounded.
tub of it? Oh,
It's way more realistic
Now,
that
wait
shrimp
a
would be
second.
falling out of your ass than you having to eat 8 pounds of raw shrimp. You can't eat 8 pounds of shrimp.
Well, it doesn't.
I don't
That's
want
not
to.
what was asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm still taking this. I'm not gonna have a live shrimp come out of my ass every hour. You couldn't even sit through a movie. You can't
It was
even enjoy
I
a
know.
movie.
Right.
I
They
would
said
work
live?
with live shrimps out of your ass. I would work
there's
with
little-
doctors.
Well, technically-
Yeah, the guys there. I don't like that at all, but I would work with the doctors to figure out a colostomy bag type situation for the shrimp. Where it's just like, it's not like going just
Wow.
into my pants in the movie theater. It's like going into a little bag, and then when I'm, out of the movie theater, I can, clean them and cook them or whatever.
you cook them. Yeah,
Do you
you'll
have good
eat
health
No.
insurance?
No, I mean, what's that? Yeah.
Eat your ass shrimp.
No, I don't even like normal shrimp. I just I don't like wasting food, so I would just donate the ass shrimp to like a local restaurant or something.
No,
That,
you can't. No one's taking your ass shrimp and then serving them to the public.
All right,
It's
I'm
simply
just- I'm
not
just
Well, he would
asking
happening.
then.
tell them that it's ass shrimp.
I guess
No,
you're right.
You
Yeah,
don't-
just run them under some
You
water,
don't
put them in a
share that
strainer.
part.
No,
Yeah.
Those shrimps
Well,
have shells. They're gonna tear your shit up literally on the
That's
way
true.
out.
The
That's
fact
true.
that any of us are considering option A as the correct option, you are out of your goddamn mind because the answer to this riddle is B. You just wake up in 8 pounds of raw shrimp
that's a
because
bad
you
start
don't.
to the day.
And you just deal with it.
But then that's it.
You,
Then
just,
then it's
you
done.
wake up, you shower. You're not. Look, Dan, I want you to because you seem to be the only one kind of pushing back on this.
I
Think
don't like either
about
option for the record.
24 live hard spiders coming out of your butthole
That's right.
on
in
the
your
hour.
sleep.
It's
Oh,
not
while I'm
even
sleeping.
close.
So I guess I'm waking up with at least 8 shrimp under my ass anyway.
Well,
So
8
guess if
pounds, I would
gotta-
imagine.
Yeah, but not coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not
look,
crawling out.
what I'm saying is the ass option doesn't mean I don't have to wake up in shrimp at all. I'm just waking up with 8 shrimp under my asshole.
Maybe that, or you wake up and go do your
Okay.
business every hour.
But you're
which
not
is also
getting
bad.
penetrated by shrimp, is
Yeah.
the point.
No.
Who's getting
Well-
penetrated by shrimp? Which option?
Hey,
I mean, coming out is like an
penetrating
exit.
your
Penetration's kind of up.
Well-
that would be if
that's
someone came and,
penetration.
no, that's if someone came and put a shrimp up your ass every hour. I'm
Yeah.
expelling them.
you think
I-
you can only be penetrated from one direction?
I guess I never thought of it
Not-
that way,
I think
but
Dan's
I-
right.
Internally?
Actually, I don't think that's a penetration. I think. Are you saying
Yeah.
that every time you take a shit, you're being penetrated by poop?
Well, Well, that's clear. Yeah, you're not,
Well,
right? You're just
no.
not. Yeah,
Is that what you're saying, Emily?
maybe on a technicality.
Go off the record. Is that what you're saying?
Emily, you know I'm always going to try and agree with you first, right? You know that. We go back, like, on a technicality, perhaps maybe Dan has corrected the situation. I'm just, yes, but we're still, it's still, above all else, like, the answer is waking up in the shrimp. Like, you're also, presumably the shrimp is fresh. I don't know. It's raw, so I guess it's fresh. Like, you're coming into an asset. Like, you can then move that shrimp to the local fishery.
For someone like me who struggles with waking up, kind of a bit of a bonus. I will not want to sleep in ever again.
Right.
So
the shrimp is the best thing that ever happened to you. Yeah.
Is it the second you fall asleep, the shrimp cops come in and dump it all on you, or is
that's
it
the nice thing is that if it was you had to fall asleep in a bed of shrimp, then I'd be thinking about it. That is bad.
That would be tough.
No,
I
it's
would
like
still
a
choose that.
magical reality where you just peel the covers back and the mattress is once again shrimp.
Right, which is fine. Which is kind of okay.
Fine.
It's not fine.
Okay.
Can shrimp live outside of water?
For a little bit.
So they'd be dying shrimp that you wake up
dying.
Yeah, but they're raw. So if they're raw, I'm assuming they're freshly caught. I'm assuming they just came off the boat.
I think raw is dead shrimp. Like the live shrimp are the ones that come out of your butt.
Well, no, but a live shrimp, could it live in your ass like a baby in the womb? Like, is it like nourished in your ass?
No, because there's no there's
like moisture and stuff.
There's no tank inside your body. There's just like bile and acid.
Wet. It's wetter in my ass than it is out like in the air.
Correct, but I don't think a shrimp is like
your ass. Pretty wet.
I have not seen in there, but I have to imagine inside the body it's just kind of goopy. Yeah, you've had colonoscopies, but I assume there's just a bunch of wet goop everywhere in the body, including the ass, right?
Yeah, but that's not
wet enough.
That's not emulating the ocean in a meaningful way.
It's better than nothing, right?
If I'm the shrimp, I want to be dead.
I actually think it's probably worse. I think it's probably worse.
I would think so. Okay, this is the part where we just have to pivot. We have to move on. We've hit that point in the voicemail where we just I have to hit the alarm. I have to hit the button. Thank you, caller, is what I'll say to the shrimp question. And with that, we'll move on to Dan.
Let's go with Magic Hangover.
Hey, Dump Truck, it's Dave from BA. You guys talking about weddings. After my wedding with my wife, we went to Wawa, which is like a Sheetz, if you don't know what Wawa is. And we were both extremely drunk, and we went to Wawa, had chicken, and then went back home or to the hotel, cried about the chicken because it was so fucking good. And we woke up next morning, no hangover. So what's your magic hangover food that cures your hangover or whatever? I don't know. Peace out.
Thank you, caller. Was caller saying Wawa?
Yeah, I got Wawa chicken well drunk.
Yeah, okay, I know what Wawa is. I live in New Jersey. I know what Wawa is.
Oh, you have them there? I thought it was more of like a southern thing.
I don't know if it started here, but I almost think it had to have, like maybe Pennsylvania or Jersey.
Yeah, because we don't have them here. I only see them when traveling south for reasons.
Yeah, I get it. There's no reason you go all the time to Florida.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's.
Emily was like, "What are you doing down there? This is the nefarious thing."
All roads lead to the Magic Kingdom with this guy. So no matter what he's on, it's just it's Epcot. It's just now that you know, you can answer a lot of questions. You know.
Yeah.
Hangover cures. I mean, I guess I'm like, first off, I proactively try and avoid hangovers as much as I can. And that involves drinking just like a metric fuck ton of water the night before.
How much do you talk? It's like, I tried to do that because like I have the worst hangovers ever. I mean, like I try to remember to do the water thing, but like, are you talking about like a thing like this big jug thing or like a glass or something?
I'm not joking when I say this. You're going to call me crazy. I match the amount of liquid. So if I'm drinking a beer, I will drink a same glass worth of water to match it.
Every other drink should be water. There's no magic food for me. I'm too old. I will just get a hangover. Like I can't just eat a spicy chicken sandwich and that's gonna do it. It's not enough anymore. I get those tubes now of like Pedialyte power or powder or whatever. I'll carry that with me if I know it's going to be a somewhat heavy night now. I need performance enhancers to get through it.
Liquid IV, the Pedialyte stuff, that's all good stuff. The Noon tablets. I've tried just like absolutely everything for it.
I mean, hangovers is dehydration, so it's like it really is what it comes down to. I mean, I do think greasy food does, whether or not it's psychosomatic. Like I think that feels good to have like a bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning. But I don't know, Emily. What do you think?
For me, it's a spicy Asian noodle soup, either a pho, often pho, sometimes ramen. Yeah, usually pho though, but like really spicy, soupy, brothy Asian soup. And then I just was in London today. I just flew back today. And every time we go there, we stock up on Solpadeine Max, which is paracetamol, which I guess it's kind of like ibuprofen or something, but it has codeine in it. And they sell and they sell it over the counter at Boots in the UK. So every time we go, we get it because you just dissolve a couple of those in some water, knock that back, get that good codeine. Oh, and there's caffeine in it.
Oh, damn.
So it's a real yeah.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting.
It doesn't fix it for me, but it does feel good to like I kind of bookend my sleep with Taco Bell, where it's like I will get a shit ton of Taco Bell at night, and I will always leave at least one full chicken quesadilla, sometimes like a chicken quesadilla and a cheesy roll up. And I wake up hungover, feel like shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can just throw those in the air fryer. That's gonna be incredible. And so that helps ease into the hangover morning, but doesn't cure it by any means.
I can't remember the last time I was so hungover where I needed this kind of like assistance. I think it was maybe like, do you guys remember that story a couple Thanksgivings ago where I went to a hockey game the night before Thanksgiving and I drank so much that and we were hosting the next day. It was Thanksgiving Eve and I drank way more than I wanted to. I went to a hockey game with my with my teammates and we had like 8 people sleeping over and I got home at like 2 a.m. and I didn't go downstairs for Thanksgiving until like 3 p.m.
Dang.
And I was in the shit house, man.
How judgy was everybody?
I mean, honestly, the least judgy person was Stacy. Like she ruled. She was just like, look, I get it. My whole family's here. This is fucked up. But like, we're just gonna get through this. And she was trying to get me to drink more.
Yeah, that's Thanksgiving.
She was like, yo, you should have a beer right now. And I was just like, lady, you're crazy.
It does immediately help.
Little hair of the dog.
The hair of the dog thing is just, I don't get it.
Super works.
I guess it works, but it is just the last thing I want to do when I'm hungover is drink more. It sounds disgusting. My thing is, I almost like the morning hangovers. They're not too bad because I just start getting hangover or just sick the night of anymore. Now that's the issue, and that's why I kind of will stop. I'm like, I already feel like crap. I already have a searing, pounding headache from dehydration or whatever it is. So I guess I'm just gonna stop now and lay awake feeling like garbage for a bit. By the time I wake up, feel a bit like garbage, but we'll get over it within an hour usually.
Oof! Being hungover like. What other thing like that happens to you where you're like, I'm never going to do that thing again? You know,
alcohol.
Like I don't, right? Like that's it. I don't know.
Waking up in a bed of shrimp.
Yeah, I never
again. Last time, never again. It was fun, but
if hangovers included that, I don't know. That might change the conversation a little bit. I'm not sure.
I woke up a little hungover today and just ate a bunch of cheese and hummus and pretzels right when I woke up, and that was pretty solid.
Okay. I have to say, hungover on Thursday, you did Fire Escape last night.
Last night. So yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? I mean, I know you. You drink a little bit, Emily. Like now that you're in a place where like pretty much every recreational drug is legal, right? Like, do you find yourself straying away, or what?
No, I honestly don't really do. I smoke a little bit of weed before bed, but I'm not big into psychedelics or anything. I mean, and it's the kind of thing too, I've talked about this with people about living in Amsterdam and everybody's like, oh, there's like mushrooms, you can get anything. But it's like when you have access to it, it's not as much of a novelty. You know, there's a whole tourist industry based on people coming here to do drugs, but when you live here, you're like, it's not a big deal. If I wanted to, I could, but I don't really want to.
Right. I mean, I'm not a big outside of weed. I'm not a big like, psychedelic person. But I just remember, and the last time I was there was before it was legal where I live, and you were just sort of like, oh God, I just want like the convenience. I just want the fact of like going in and buying like a pre-rolled thing or whatever it is. Like,
yeah,
that is great.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah,
There's one literally right across the street, right
Yeah.
there. I walk in with my dog and get a joint or whatever, get a little weed, and I just walk home. It's really nice.
I remember when last time I was there too, like all those like little pastry shops where you're just like, what are they do? Like, why would you show me this kind of stuff? These traps, these honey traps, like.
Well, you know why.
Oh, of course I know
They're,
why.
scratching each other's back,
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I would have a tough time avoiding all that if I lived there, I think. Because I have a very significant sweet tooth.
I have a pretty big sweet tooth myself.
All right.
And I don't avoid it.
That's good. Good for you. Live your life. Be happy. Eat tasty things.
Thanks.
Mike Minotti, speaking of tasty things, can you choose the next voicemail?
Yeah. I choose Chris.
Hey gang, this is Chris from Virginia. Last week, Chris from somewhere else called in and left like 5 voicemails in a row, and honestly, that seems kind of greedy, so I need to rebalance the name of Chris's everywhere. I think this week I'm calling, I just want to leave you half a...
Yeah.
Nice.
You son of a biscuit.
I get
that.
Good. That's funny. That's good.
Good work, Chris.
Good job,
Yeah,
Chris.
the scales have been evened out, I guess.
Yep.
You're doing good work, Chris.
Mhm.
And you've also upped the Chris ante. So now another Chris.
Yeah.
You've been called on.
That's a one of those common but solid names, Chris. I have a
Chris?
brother named Chris. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Chris, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that commentary, Mike. That's helpful. That's
Right.
For all the Chris's. And I speak on behalf of all the Chris's.
One of those good ones. Like Chris, I like Chris more than, no offense, Dan, or Jeff, but as a name, I think Chris is better as far as the super common. Might even be better than Mike. Might be better than a Michael, a Chris.
I hate my name. I hate it.
Right. I'm
Really?
speaking to the choir
I don't like Jeff.
Right. I
The
like your
first
name.
Yeah, I
You
just
change it.
He did, jerk.
Yeah, I guess so. But like all the, all the paperwork to change your name, it's for me like.
Have you looked into it? Is it really that much?
Well, my wife changed her name when we got married, and I was like, "That seems like a disaster. Why are you even doing this? Don't do this."
I think you should do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But it's a headache.
Just think about it.
Yeah, I'll consider it. Seems like a good time to like, I don't know, mess around with your identity and like,
Definitely.
just bring attention to yourself.
Just
Yeah,
experiment.
Yeah. It seems like the right
Government
moment.
agencies are working at top efficiency at the moment, so I think it'll be good if you do that.
I like saying Christopher. That's a good long name too. Like the long
Is this
name,
like a
good. The
Sopranos
short
thing?
name thing, Christopher.
Christopher.
Ooh. And then like if you get a Christoph, I'm like, whoa, okay, like you're kind of sexy or something. I don't know, right?
Definitely. Christoph Waltz, pretty sexy.
Yeah, I can't argue there. I want to live in your brain for 10 minutes. I just want to.
That's good.
Yeah. Backlar, if you had to being John Malkovich into me or Mike for a day, who would you pick?
Mike.
Yeah, why?
Because I don't know. I feel like it's much lower risk.
There's so much more music happening in his head.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I could. I just think like it's going to make me smile. How about this? I would, and I don't mean this as any offense, but like, I think if I were in your brain, it would be like, I'm trapped. And if I was in Mike's brain, it would be like, this is nice.
I don't feel trapped. I like being in my brain.
This would be like a nice open like pool, like I'm swimming out, where it's like I'm not allowed to do a lot and it's right in front of me kind of thing. I would feel handcuffed and trapped, I think.
Yeah, I have no mouth and I must scream kind of thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on in my brain?
No, again, like I'm not, like you could understand why someone might be frustrated,
Being me? I'm not frustrated. I like being me.
Again, the exercise is not for you to be inside yourself, right? It's for others to be inside you. But yeah, you get my meaning. Sure.
Penetrated.
Yeah, penetrated.
Going in, not out.
Some would call it mind fucking. Perhaps. All right. Good question. Good answer. Thank you, caller. Thank you, Christophers of the world. I'm gonna choose the next voicemail, and I'm gonna choose Chia Pets.
Chia Pets are just Funko Pops for Gen X.
I don't know.
There's something pure about Chia Pets. They will do the branded ones. They'll do the occasional branded one, but like Funko Pops are just crass. You know, it is just like the most commercial crass bullshit. And Chia Pets, it's like a fun little hobby, and you can make it look like a little dog or something. You know, like there's more heart to a Chia Pet.
I am the mildest Funko Pop defender on the internet. I think I don't buy them or anything, but I'm like, this isn't as offensive as people make it out to be. Compared, it's corporate slop, but so is most of the other stuff that we're buying as collectible toys. Anyways, they just I don't know, they wear it on their sleeve a bit more. I get it. I think Chia Pets, it's a similar thing. I have a Bob Ross Chia Pet as a gift, right? And it's like, what's the difference between... I'll tell you what, I've gotten a Bob Ross Chia Pet, and I've gotten a Bob Ross Funko Pop as gifts before. And they both came from, like, the same mind space.
The one that I want to penetrate. I don't know. Like, I don't defend Funko Pops either. Like, I understand why they irrationally upset people. But I don't think it's fair to the Chia industry to just be like, yo, that's the Gen X equivalent. I think someone said it in chat. I think Beanie Babies were the Funko Pops.
Okay, that's
Gen
fair.
X.
Guess who had a lot of Beanie Babies?
Well, that wasn't Gen X. That was like millennial.
I think it was like
early millennial.
Very elder millennial, I would say.
Yeah.
I think too elder millennial. Right?
No, I mean,
Mike, how many Beanie Babies do you think you owned?
Oh, I don't know.
But you still have
50?
them, right?
50?
They're somewhere more than 50. Maybe
more than 50?
And a lot. I had some good ones.
Okay, did you have like any rare ones, like a Princess Diana one?
I had a Princess Diana. We got.
We're laughing only because we did discuss this specifically.
Really?
And then I made a joke about the Challenger Explosion Beanie Baby that I don't think exists, but
the hypothetical one. Yeah,
the hypothetical one that should have existed.
How you got from A to B there? I do.
And then somebody, like, I think they just prompted some fucking AI thing.
Yeah, maybe the OJ Glove Beanie Baby.
Oh yeah, that would have been around the same time.
The Bronco Beanie Baby. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, gosh. No, I had Princess Di. I had the Garcia, the tie-dye bear. I had Liberty.
For Jerry.
I had the patriotic Liberty bear. It was actually my most expensive one, at least for a while. They're probably like $50 now.
Did you have the Janet Reno Beanie Baby?
No, I did not.
That's a misstep.
The teeny Beanie Babies, the McDonald's ones?
Yeah. Oh, I had the teeny beanies, baby. That's funny. Yeah, that was a whole thing, man. You had to go to. We had a lot of Happy Meals. Just shove them down my gullet. Give me the toy.
You have to steal somebody's kid. Go to McDonald's. Be like, go get up there. Give me a fucking beanie. Give me some beanies and a milkshake.
How much is my Liberty Beanie Baby value right now? It was these listings for like thousands of dollars are absolutely not correct. AI says generally worth under $25. Oh, spent much more than that on them at the time.
I mean, let's be honest. Is there a Beanie Baby fetching $500 right now? There can't be. Even the Princess Di ones.
I remember, like, back when I was really into it, and I was like buying the books and on the websites and everything. There was like the misprints were the very expensive ones. Like there was some elephant that was initially made in a deeper blue for a very limited amount of time before they switched to a different blue. So if you had the original blue elephant, you were living real large.
I got a few here. Mike, I'm going to read the 11 rarest ones, most valuable. You just tell me if any of these sound familiar. Rainbow the Chameleon, Lefty and righty, the elephant. They had made Republican and Democrat elephant.
Like, it was a different time, man.
Wouldn't it be a donkey?
The donkey.
Yeah, so there's an elephant and a donkey. Yes, those were very rare.
Did you have those?
Never had. No, I think I saw them at some shows a couple times that I went to as a kid.
Oh shit!
Maybe shows.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's not hard to believe.
Like a baseball card show or something. Okay, Rainbow the Chameleon you didn't have?
No, it didn't have Rainbow. No.
Okay, we got Sparky the Dalmatian, Scoop the Pelican.
Yeah, Scoop was a big one. Yeah.
You don't have any of these?
No, not these ones.
Bubbles the fish, Princess the bear. That was the Di one.
Yeah, I had a Princess Di. Somewhere.
This one is saying that currently it's between like 800 and 1300 is what that one's worth.
For a Princess Di Beanie Baby?
That's what it says. That's what it says.
All right.
I'm looking at some random article here.
Yeah, I'm on eBay and they're going for like $15. You know, maybe they're and some pricings are $250. Here's a pricing for $1 million.
Cool.
So I don't know what's going on.
Chef Robuchon.
What?
It's a fancy French chef, Joel Robuchon. When his restaurant opened in New York City in 2006, they made 200 of them. Those are worth $14,000. The End,
I had The End. So they were like, "This is it. We're done. It's over." So they made one called The End. It was supposed to be the last one, and I bought that. And then they were like, "Nah, never mind. We're coming back, and we're gonna do SpongeBob SquarePants ones now."
Oh wow!
So, yeah.
Jeez.
I feel like I want to say I had an aunt who was like super into them, but that is I think everyone had like someone in the family. Yeah. I mean, look, I get it. Like, as you know, we all collect shit, so it makes sense. But you know,
I had an armadillo one that I liked. There's a couple I had in like plastic cases.
Sure, you get it PSA graded too, right? I'm sure you
right.
could. PSA.
When you had to get the little like covers for their tags, that was very important. Yeah,
makes sense. So makes perfect sense.
I should dig on.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Wow.
yeah.
All right.
Oh god, this thing's worth $10. I kept the thing in a fucking plastic tomb for 30 years. It's worth $8.
You couldn't even snuggle with it. It just lived in this vacuum.
I couldn't enjoy it. It was in a vacuum like fucking Lenin, and I can't even make any money off of it.
Did they make a Lenin Beanie Baby?
It is insane to me, right? Of like all these entombed like Beanie Baby, stuffed toys that just have lived this precious like vacuum existence that are worthless.
I think this is literally the plot of Toy Story 2, actually, now that I think about it.
It is, basically.
Yeah, incredible.
God, that movie keeps coming up. God damn it. What is it, Crazy Al? Oh, shit. All right. Hey, Twitch chat, it was your turn to choose the next voicemail, and you chose Open Door.
Hey, Dumpers. I want to get your opinion on something that, my wife and her friends do. But they have like this open dump policy in the safety of their own homes, of course, but they just want to like have the doors open when they go to the bathroom, no matter what the business is. Is that weird? Am I wrong to think that's not right? Door should be closed? Let me know. Also random, my wife has seen me play Silk Song, and she has mistakenly called it a few times, "Hey, are you playing Midnight Slime?" So maybe, Grub, you might like that. All right, thanks, love you guys, bye.
Midnight Slime? Okay.
It's Spoon Heaven. Come on. Yeah. Look, if you're comfortable with people and the doors open, that's fine. I think that it's a policy is sort of weird. Like,
at a restaurant.
It needs to be established ahead of time, I would say. That boundary needs to be discussed.
If I'm down here, like if I'm on the same floor as Bianca, I'm gonna shut the door. But like if I'm down here and she's upstairs, then I'll leave it open. It's fine. But now I got a cat now, and so now it's the thing where it's like I'll be taking a shit, and the cat just like walks in and just sits in front of me and just looks at me, and I don't think I like that.
No, see, I live with a dog, and I always close the door. I don't want the dog in the room with me while I'm doing my business.
That.
Oh, I don't mind animals. Like that's.
I do. I don't know.
Okay, sure. You don't want.
I don't want him to see me penetrated in there. Did
I ever tell you about when Bianca walked in on me while I was wiping?
No, please.
Can you sort of just choose your vocabulary wisely? You know my policy on this.
I want you to go ham wild on it.
I'm just going to describe what happened. It was.
I okay. You know how
wait, what
we
am I?
feel about
What would
poop
you like
on-
me?
It's just like, we have like a poop sensitivity meter on this show is all.
I mean, I'm not going to go into the feet. It's more of a wiping habits question.
Okay. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if the needle ventures into the red. Okay.
So we were in Connecticut, and so this is a few years ago, and I was wiping, and I was standing up and wiping. And she walks in and she's like, whoop, sorry. And then like shut the door. And then I finished wiping. I went outside and she's like, Dan, I have to ask, or this is going to drive me completely insane. Why were you standing? And I was like, yeah, I was wiping. She's like, you stand when you wipe? And like, yes, because I feel like it's not like a full, it's not like I'm like this and this, it's like kind of a hover above the seat, but it's like I'm more standing than I am sitting, because it's like, she was like, no, you just like lean over and then go back or whatever is what most people do and say. But you're getting your hand near all the stuff down there. Like, you got to get your hand near some poop when you're wiping. But like, I don't want it to be like just threading the needle between my butt poop and the toilet poop. I want to have a wide berth. And so I'm just dealing with my butt poop. It is 2 feet away from the toilet poop.
Emily, earlier you said you thought I was weirder than Dan. Would you like another shot at that?
Listen, you guys keep toggling back and forth. I'm going to be honest. This is strange. And you said threading the needle between your butt poop and the toilet poop.
Right?
Is also just a really nice sentence. Just a poetic sentence that I really enjoyed. I don't necessarily agree with you.
Sure.
I think that you could probably just, lean forward and just get back there. I mean, is your toilet like this, like full? Is it like full of water?
To the brim, I guess.
Am I hungover? I don't know.
Like, I'm just, Emily brings up a good point. Like, this is not a problem for most people who understand like space. But
I think if you were closer to standing, okay, so if I were to do the thing where I'm just kind of like barely lifting my butt up, it's like, have you ever done a chair pose in yoga? It's a bitch. I hate doing chair pose because you're like, and like your thighs. So like, I like to stand up and just take the pressure off the lid. Just like, whoop. And then you can like do the one hand, pull us to the left, and then the right hand just gets in there,
I think where I'm more hung up is like, I thought this was going to be because of like an ergonomic advantage and less like, I'm just worried about the mess.
No, it's both. I think it serves both purposes.
Okay. All right.
And I also have a bidet. So it's like, I just like,
now the bidet takes care of 90% of the work.
All
right?
bidet for sure. Yeah. So this shouldn't be an issue anymore.
All bidet, every bidet.
That's right.
Yes,
damn straight.
Absolutely.
Bidet. I feel like
Wet Hot American Summer. Right?
There you go. Okay, I was hoping that was the connection you were gonna make. Definitely. I think Dan, were you like the pants around the ankles urinal kid growing up?
That's weird. Okay. I couldn't do that.
Okay,
no.
well,
that's weird.
That's weird.
Sure.
No,
yes.
Agreed.
Yeah. We're all in agreement here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's weird. Yeah, don't worry.
I think that very little kids do for a bit because otherwise they're gonna pee all over their pants or something, right? I don't know.
Like
why kids
Butters
do
in
that.
South Park.
I think you just do it because you're like 6 and it's like, look, give me one step at a time. I'm struggling here. Like,
wait a second.
Let me be.
Chad thinks that my silence was somehow admission of guilt that I'm that person now. No, everyone. I don't completely put my pants and underwear all the way down to my ankles when I use a urinal. I'll say it for you.
Look, however you need to do it, like, go with God, right? Like, be like, whatever is the first time D saw someone doing that in public, he was not he was just like, Dad, we got to get out of here and talk about this. And I was just like, look, man, that's what some people want to do, It's all right. No, I didn't take your silence as admission there, Mike.
Thank you.
Of course.
Being slandered by chat again.
Sadly, it happens a lot. I'm on your side. Don't forget that.
I know.
Okay, next. This was a call about the door open thing. The policy, making it a policy, I don't know. That's a bridge too far, maybe. We are, in this house, we're very casual about it, though.
And did he say that it was women? He was like, my wife's friends?
Yeah.
That had made it a policy?
That's how we led.
Maybe this is like a feminist, we're like taking it back. We're taking back the open door.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, I don't do that, but
Yeah, I don't know if that's the win they wanted to be in that regard, but all right. Hey, more power. That's all I could say.
Absolutely. I'm with her.
YouTube chat chose the next voicemail. They chose what the hell? I can't read my own handwriting. That's what the hell? Was there like that's my name?
Nope,
What did you
that's
write?
not on here.
What the hell?
Nothing close to that.
Oh, maybe I just wrote down the first thing I saw, and
I assumed it was a voicemail.
Yeah. Oh no. All right. Yeah, chat. Go.
Let's see. Your turn. Somebody did write. That's my name after you said your turn.
Oh no! I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah.
That's the next thing.
The next one after that is being a coward.
All right, let's do that. Sorry, everyone.
I got you. I got your back too.
Love it.
Y'all seen Davey Havoc of AFI lately? Look him up.
Yes.
What's the style you really like, but you don't think you can pull it off, and why are you being a coward?
Thank you, caller. Yeah, go ahead.
I got one. I really want to become a bolo tie guy, but I don't think I'm old enough yet. I need to get like the beard needs to at least be fully gray before I do the bolo tie.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love a bolo tie.
Yeah. What's stopping you for real?
Can you? Yeah, maybe I should.
Like,
what do you normally wear if you're wearing like a button down, like formal wear? Do you wear a tie ever?
I've worn a tie maybe less than 5 times in my life.
No, I just saw you wear a tie at the wedding we were at together.
Which one?
Mahardy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's only been like a handful of weddings, and like most weddings, I'm not wearing a tie at, but I was officiating that one, so it's like I guess probably like the 3 weddings I officiated, my own, and then my reception. So yeah, probably like maybe less than 10 times I've worn a tie. I have no idea how to do it. I always had to find an adult and have someone's like dad do it. You know?
Yeah. I think I did tie your tie for Mahardy's wedding.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I think the bolo. Jan was saying in chat he wore a bolo tie last year. You can absolutely do it.
Yeah,
I mean, Jan obviously pulled it off because he could pull anything off. But
sure.
I think you could do it. I think you should, and I encourage it.
I'll look into it. Yeah.
I really like the way Frasier looked in the first season of that show, where he was just rocking the male pattern bonus up here and just like kind of growing it a lot in the back, and it was getting kind of fluffy and fuzzy, almost kind of clown-ish, but in a dignified way. Yeah.
It's very much a dad. That's like a dad style. Like
Larry David can do that too.
Yeah.
Like I've considered, because that's how if I grew mine out, it would be that way. And I kind of like the idea of it being like stringy, like Jesse Ventura does that now, where it's like it's just kind of like stringy but bald up top. Like I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I think you should do it. I think you should.
Yeah, bolo tie and Jesse Ventura hair.
Yes.
And beard. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just grow this for a bit and see? It's gonna come in so fucked up. There's a patch here. I don't know, but I'm like,
it comes in fucked up. Yeah.
What's it gonna be like?
What if we shaved, Mike? What if we shaved the parts here so it's not patchy, and we just let this? I mean, we can do a pact where we do this together, and we can race.
I feel like I'm just gonna end up looking like Paul Giamatti is what's gonna happen.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could. That could have been a lot worse.
Like American Splendor, Paul Giamatti, not like Paul Giamatti as a professor in that more recent movie. You know,
it's unfortunately also kind of the hairstyle of Hulk Hogan, which I don't like. So.
Well, he like took it real far and straight. Like I want mine. Mine will come in curly, is what I want. Like some volume. Okay. That's the other fun thing about watching Frasier. You can just watch like voluminous hairstyles for women go out of fashion in real time, right? like you see like Raza Daphne and it's like, and then by the end of that show, just like straight down in the back.
You get some of that with Elaine too, and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I endorse both of these decisions for your hairstyles.
Mike, I'm in if you're in.
We'll see.
We'll play chicken. We'll play chicken and see who the first to shave it is.
There's a certain somebody I want to see what they think of about that first. And then,
I've asked. Bonk is fully in favor. I've actually brought this up with Bonk, being like, you know what? If I grew my hair out, I could be total like Heihachi from Tekken. And she's like, you got to do that. You should do that. So like, I know Bonk's in favor, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't know what my girlfriend's gonna think about the Frasier / Heihachi look. We'll see.
Only one way to find out. Go for it, please. My God. All right. Let's swing back around. Emily, you can choose the next voicemail, please.
Okay. I'm going to pick a really good one.
Great.
Just saying. Okay. Let us go with hurricane. Let's go hurricane.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Grace. So I'm from a very small town in Tennessee, and for 20-something years, I did not realize that a very well-traveled bridge in town was Hurricane Bridge because everyone called it Hurricane. Is there anything that you guys grew up saying completely wrong and didn't realize until way too far into your life? Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, caller.
How do you say that? It's a thing that you draw with. Kids like to use a draw with it, and it comes in many colors. How do you say that word?
A crayon?
Crayon?
See, so I say crayon. And I've
I'm
only
sorry,
ever,
what?
Like crayon apple?
I've only ever heard crayon my entire life. I grew up in Northeast Ohio.
Crayon.
And I've been here my entire life. No one has ever said it any other way, and it came up on something recently. And I was like, boy, I had no idea people thought it was weird to just say crayon. You just get through that Y-O bullshit real fast. You just kind of slip it in there as a suggestion of a sound. But
It's
no,
not
crayon.
silent.
You're disregarding letters and vowels.
I'm not going to take this from you, Mr. Mario, okay?
I say Mario.
You've got the weirdest one, yeah.
No, it's not. Again, I mean, look, Emily could probably back me up. I mean, I know you're not exactly from where I'm from, but like some people say Mario instead of Mario.
Yeah, a lot of people say Mario.
But-
that's
but-
like a Jersey
There's no
pronunciation.
brown character.
That is correct. But
It's
Emily,
a
the
me,
thing
Mario.
Is, but yeah,
that's
that's the thing. Mario is constantly saying his name.
Yeah,
it's
I
one
understand.
of the only things he says.
I
and
understand.
he pronounces
But if
it
you go to
Mario.
a pizza place and you buy something from a man, his name is Mario.
And that's it. I would call
It's
that guy
not
Mario.
Mario.
All right, I would call that guy Mario because that's how he pronounces his own name. Super Mario says it's a me, Mario. Who are we to doubt the man himself?
I'm not saying he says it. Like I know he says it a different way. I'm just used to saying it the way that organically comes out of my mouth.
The Marios you've met, you're right about Mario.
I'm not saying I'm not necessarily saying that like because I know Mario's in real life, therefore Super Mario must be Super Mario, right? I'm just saying like that's how it comes out of my mouth. It's how it comes out of my mouth. Yeah.
And Minotti says crayon, and it's no different.
There's a lot of people who try to like, that's normal.
Well, he's missing whole letters that are not pronouncing whole letters in the word.
Yeah, Minotti's incident is just way more of an act of violence. It's like it's just insane. Like, is that just like a Midwest thing? Like, what's the problem?
I'm from the Midwest. It's crayon.
Maybe it's more of an East Midwest, more of a Middle East thing.
Very niche regional.
I feel like I've heard it before. I mean, like it's probably like a drawer and draw thing, like open the
water
drawer.
and water,
or just like places that call it like soda or cola or pop. One of those things.
Well, that's regional dialect of the same word.
Yeah. You guys know the duck goose thing here, right? In Minnesota.
I'm sorry.
It's the only state that, like every other state, it's duck goose. I grew up with duck goose in Kansas. Here, it is duck gray duck.
That's right. Do they not know about geese? Like, how does that?
No, we got geese. I got geese back here. Like, yeah, it's
This does not roll off the tongue.
No,
not at all.
No,
that takes away the element of surprise. If you have to get out two words, gray duck, you're supposed to be like goose, so you can run.
I agree.
It's an entirely separate syllable, and it sucks.
It is.
Agree.
I'm calling you a congressperson.
Yeah, so I'm taking a syllable out of crayon, and I'm adding syllables into chimney, apparently. That's my issue.
He says chimney.
Because of Mary Poppins.
Kind of not that is an accident. I'm trying not to say chimney like that. Did I get it that time? Chimney. There it is. Shit. Chimney.
He can't do it, Emily.
If you think about it, you're not going to get it right.
Yeah, he can't do it.
Chimney. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I have an exact version of this thing. I did used to mispronounce. I remember I would read books and I always saw the word nonchalant, but one day I finally said it and I was like, yeah, nonchalantly. And someone was like, that's not how you say that.
That's a good one.
But I also used to think when I was like a kid, I used to think that the word horny meant the same thing as the word corny. And I started calling things horny. And then an adult was like, one day was like, what did you say? And I was like, said it's horny. And she was like, that doesn't mean what you think it means. That's not what that is.
What age was that corrected? How old were you then?
I think I was probably too old. I think I was like 12.
No, but I mean that's probably like the oldest that it should be allowed. Yeah, like there's certain corrections that need to happen early for sure. You don't want to be walking around 23 being like, that is the corniest thing I've ever seen. What?
Or I'm feeling corny right now. Yeah. Really corny.
Good. I'm happy for you, man. Yeah. I used to. I know a lot of people say like, intensive purposes. That's a thing for sure. Yeah. It's funny just watching a kid. Yeah.
Myriad. It's a weird one. Yeah.
Hyperbole. Right?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole?
You ever said hyperbole? Or epitome as epitome? You ever say epitome instead of
I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a record company from the 50s.
Worcestershire sauce. No one can say that one. I'm all right with that one. Quinoa. That one came up too recently.
Quinoa?
Yeah, Q-U-I.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Quinoa the first time.
For like a normie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Emily brought up pho recently, right? Pho is just incorrect, right? It's not like a regional thing. I think pho is just wrong.
It's just the wrong pronunciation, I think.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you have it.
My brother called pharmacies pharmacy when he was a kid. We thought that was funny.
That's pretty good. I would stick with that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change that. I would encourage that. All right. Thank you, caller. Good question. Let's move to Dan.
Let's go with coolest image.
All right, guys. So you're the doorman for like a super cool party, and people want to get in, but to get in, they gotta pull up their phone and they show you one image, and you only let in the people that are cool. So what would be the coolest image that they could pull up that you go, oh yeah, you in the party, dog. All right, bye.
If you search Macho Man denim, there's a photo of the Macho Man Randy Savage wearing all denim with a red bandana, sitting on rocks, pensively looking out into the ocean, and it's tremendous. I think that is the coolest image I've ever seen.
This fucking rules. This
isn't it good?
Fucking rules. This is a power ad for bandanas, for denim, for rocks, so good. For bodies of water.
Holy crap.
He's got speaking of Wet Hot, he's got big like Maloney's character's name. What the fuck's his name in Gene?
Oh, I don't remember.
Gene.
Yeah.
Got big ass Gene energy here. It's
incredible.
Cinema.
It's so good.
He's like, as I look out across the waves,
thinking about life, brother.
That's a fucking cool.
Do you see the
photo.
sunset one too? Like under that same search, Backlarp, you see him on the dock. With, that's another great one. Looking at the sunset by the water.
Man, shit! Yeah, look at that because he's got the wraparound glasses on.
Just really fucking cool. Yeah.
Man, Will Sasso does such an unbelievable Macho Man. Have you ever heard him do it?
Oh yeah.
God, it's fucking tremendous. It's good stuff. So but the caller was asking about a photo in your phone.
Is you already
a photo of yourself? Show a picture. It's like you got to basically show the coolest thing you can think of.
He was saying, if you're the doorman, who are you? Like, what is the image that someone's going to show you that will make you let them into the party? Yeah.
Okay. I think it still might be me in that blonde wig while wearing the Halloween costume for a medieval knight that I had to wear yesterday. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
I'm the only image that just popped into my head. Of course, I have like a whole memes, a whole folder of that stuff. But the image that just popped into my head was one that my friend sent me, and it's like, how Aladdin. Hold on, I'm speaking your language now. You know how Aladdin has those big harem pants that it's like this. So the picture was just him without the pants and his ball. It was just his balls were what made the pants that shape.
Wow.
His balls were that shape.
Wow. Okay.
I knew it. I knew that's what was
really
going
funny.
on.
Yeah. Prince Ali, testicles, he, Ali,
See, I love that you've embraced this canon.
There you go.
I love that you've embraced the canon of his big balls.
It gets 10 regular men.
Keep going.
You're just a sick person. And I love it. I love it.
Prince Testes, fabulous. Testes are Bob. Wow.
Emily, you look, he's just getting himself into a razzed up. He's all razzed up. I love it.
He's doing a great job.
Good for you, man. I want to be able to do
could
that.
show you my balls. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
You're the best. I'll just put it at that. You're just the best. You're the best. And because you're the best, you get to choose the next voicemail.
Oh, fantastic. Let's see what we got left here. How about a little bit better?
You guys think that Mike should get singing lessons? I don't want him to stop singing. I want him to sing as much as he sings, but maybe a little bit better. Love you, Mike.
Okay.
The timing on that one.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Mike, what song do you think you can sing the best?
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, I've seen this. Do you want to do a little a cappella?
Mr. Roboto, yeah, sure thing. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. No, I'll do it. Comes in like, thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for doing the jobs nobody wants to. And thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape when I needed to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank you. Please.
I don't know why you would need to get singing lessons.
when you hit that like guttural noise, like what are you doing?
That's phlegm. I think it's a lot of phlegm.
I feel like I want to see what your vocal cords are doing in those moments.
It's a lot of vibrating.
I imagine, like, because you very clearly have like figured out how to do that on command, right?
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah, there it is. Whoa!
Like,
and he can yodel too. He has range.
It's the Colossus from the X-Men arcade game noise. I
Right.
think it's the
Right, exactly. Right.
That whole thing. Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, having sleep apnea helps. That's right. Shitting bridges. That's a part of it. You have to have a really small esophagus in there.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, I gotta say, it's tough to follow that up, but end the show.
Do I need singing lessons? You can tell me, because people are sometimes like, "Wow, Mike, you sing good," and I'm constantly worried they're being sarcastic.
So I'll say this. I think if you want me like the honest to God, my take, and I don't claim to be any sort of like, authority on this. I think there are people who would benefit greatly because they've got a good base, right? A good foundation for singing. And I think maybe that's where you more fall in. And then I think there's lost causes where no amount of singing lessons is going to help them. And I don't think you fall into that category.
Right, so I'm not a lost cause. I appreciate that.
No, I think like a true singing lesson would like actually tangibly and dramatically bring you to the next level. For sure.
Okay, like learning scales and shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I think so.
A deer, a female deer.
Then this is all stuff you can work on with this instructor. Like this is all stuff that you can do.
This is stuff you can definitely take home with you, and you can work on that and then bring it back.
Right, like in the privacy and silence of your own home.
It doesn't have to be Disney. There's other songs.
No, you'll find out. Like your instructor will be like, "Oh, let me show you."
That was Sound of Music. Sound of Music's not Disney. That was good. That was fine.
Okay, fair enough. Premium members, stick around until the other side of the credits because we've got a premium voicemail for you, but we're going to say goodbye to everybody else. Emily, Panic, thank you so much for being here. This was an absolute delight. I know your schedule has been crazy. Thank you so much for finding time for us. It means the world. Where can people find you? Do you want people to find you? Do you want people to seek you out? Leave us with something, please.
In the physical world, no. Well, yeah, actually, maybe, yeah. I mean, if you're in Amsterdam or Europe, I guess you could come see me do stand up. I get you could follow me at a pretty big mouth on stuff if you want.
If you want. It's an open invitation. Thank you so much for being here. Dan,
Thank you for having me.
You got it. Our pleasure. Dan, as always, a pleasure. Mike, thank you. Jan, thank you. Thank you to all the chats. Thank you to all the callers. 707 Exit Flu is our phone number. Leave a voicemail for next week, and we'll have a brand new show. Don't forget, stick around. Premium members, we got a special exclusive voicemail for you on the other side of this. Until next time, have an awesome week, and we'll see you next time.